What's going on, everybody? We are working on my son's Skyline, the 91 Skyline R32. Today we're not doing anything special. We are just mounting the wheels that we chose. Finally got the right wheel. We've mounted the two on the back already off camera. We are now going to mount the two front ones and see how they go. Right now the front has 2-inch spacers. It has these spacers on there right now, these big bad boys. And I was talking to my son saying that if we left the spacers on, this wheel would stick out that much more. And I'm not into that because number one, it's illegal. And number two, it would rub on the rear quarters like crazy, I believe. So we're gonna go ahead and switch up to the front and see how it looks in the front. That's why you have to lower the weak car a little bit. You doing all right?
Yep.
Would you rather use the electric impact gun or that one?
Oh, that seems fun.
That's all of them? Just watch Jim's car with it.
You can turn it.
Oh yeah. Hopefully we can repurpose those wheels or sell them. Might just keep those wheels for drift wheels on the back.
Yeah, maybe.
Careful when you're banging into the wheel. You don't want to jack up the rim, you know? You got one still on there partially.
This guy right here.
Good.
About. And this one's a little bit on there as well. That one should be good. No, this guy's supposed to go on there. Alright.
Let's do a comparison with the other wheel. Yeah, it's a wider tire.
Actually, I think this tire is wider.
No, you can see that. This one's wider. What size?
I think the one you're holding right now is actually girthier.
No, so this is a 245/40/17, and then this one's a 235/45/17.
So it's a little bit skinnier.
Yeah, a little bit skinnier. So the other thing that I'm looking at is the lip.
Those are also like rear wheels though, so we can definitely use them as drags.
Yeah, we can use them as just drift wheels. But also, like, the design of the wheels is pretty much the same. Like, you see the little triangles?
Oh yeah, I think it's actually by the same brand.
Actually, we'll look at it on the other one, but I'd like to see what
It's literally the exact same wheel on a different
I'd like
color.
to see what. On the other one, we'll take a look. No.
Just a pain, I guess. Alright, let's get this over with.
Where's those little nuts right there? See how that fits? Hopefully it doesn't touch the rim.
Oh, it already is going to touch this front bumper.
Yeah, but is it touching the brake?
Oh, I hope not. Oh, we have the little spacers there, right? It does.
It touches the brake?
Oh yeah, and the front bumper.
Well, I'm not worried about the bumper. The bumper's just zip tied on. Let me take a look.
Yeah, that's on that.
Let's take a look.
I think we had that problem with before, didn't
It
we?
is. It's touching the caliper. So let's drop this down so we'll show everybody. So what's happening on this thing is it's touching the brake caliper right there. You can see it's right against the caliper.
Yeah. You can use the spacer then.
Yeah,
I
but
guess we should use them on the back as well, so it doesn't look all funky.
we're not going to put 2-inch spacers on this car. We have to buy a 1-inch or a 1.5-inch spacer.
Those like I know you just had like the little silver one. What about? Don't you have like the little 1-inch ones we used before?
They're on the Z32 right now. Those actually might work on this car. The problem with the Z32 is the studs are so long and these are short. See, these would work. So what we could do is we can actually take one off the Z32 right now and see how it fits. You know, take one of the. No, I don't think that. I think the ones on the Z32 are too small. So
They probably will be because I think that's a little bit bigger than 1 inch before the.
all right, let's take a look at our options here. We're just talking about is that we bought these spacers originally for the other set of wheels because the other set of wheels did the same thing. It hit this massive 4-piston caliper. So I put the 2-inch spacers back on. I'm just going to tighten them back on right now, and I'm going to put the wheel on, and we'll see how bad it sticks out. The other side of the car already has a fender on it, so we'll be able to see if it lines up with a fender or how good or how bad it looks. All right, let's get that other wheel in here. Let's see how that comes out. All right, so let's take a look on alignment. The other side we'll be able to see better because the other side has a fender on it already. All right, so we're taking off the final wheel. As you can see, this side has the fender on it. So you can see the way it is right now. It lines up pretty good. Where it lines up with the top of the fender, it sticks out on the bottom. Basically, the law is that the fender has to cover the tire. So if these wheels go on exactly as these are on right now, we should be golden. So I'm gonna let Isaiah continue to take this off. Need some more?
I got enough room.
Is it? Oh no, it's off. It's off. That's funny. It's funny. Yeah, is that thing off?
Yeah, the whole back is up too.
The whole side of the car went up?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe we'll just take the spacer off that one. Take off both.
Take off the spacer?
Let me say we'll put the spacer back on that one too.
Yeah.
Just to see how it looks on this side.
This is reverse, right? Nope.
No, you had it.
No, I didn't.
Oh no, you didn't. Yeah. There you go. Take that. Did you get all the lug nuts out of it?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is 5 still in there? No, it's here.
You got it?
Yep.
Alright, here comes the pretty ones.
So trust me, those are pretty too.
Yeah, that's why we fell in love with this design.
I know.
With car. We fell in love with that. And let me see if you can see get a view here. Here, hold the camera for me. So you can see this wheel and this wheel side by side now. They're pretty much the same design, very similar in the center here, but all the cuts are pretty much the same. They're both 17-inch rim. So when we got these wheels, we knew we needed to get a 17-inch rim because it fit the car perfectly. The 18s that are on the Z32 behind Isaiah right now, those were too big. And those are pretty much the same design wheel also, but the 18s were too big for the Skyline. So we're putting the 17s on there, and let's see how it looks with that spacer and fender.
Alright.
Alrighty, here you go. The other thing about these wheels is they're not universal 5-lug. These are 5 by
So it just happens to
114.3.
work with the
They're
spacer?
5 by 114.3 or 5 by 4.5. Same.
So they just happen to work with the spacer then?
No, they happen to work with a lug pattern. Because remember the ones on the Z32 are 2 different size 5 lug.
You're not wanting to turn for me. Very nice of you.
Just make sure you start with 1 lug nut and then you just rotate the wheel over it. There you go, see? Now you take the lug nuts by hand and just put them on. It actually sits exactly the same as the other one.
Yeah.
When you look at it like that.
Okay.
This is a wide body fender. We do have the wide body rear quarters.
They're sitting in the trunk right now. Show them.
Actually, they're sitting through the back window. And I got the bill for the glass, by the way. So we got the glass on order for the windshield and rear windshield.
What?
$2,175 shipped.
You ordered it?
The guy's waiting for me to pay him.
Jesus
You have the money?
Christ.
I hope you have the money.
That is hella expensive for glass.
Yeah, do you want to wait on it? Until we're done with
We should at least get the rear window.
I think we should finish straightening out the body. Yeah, you could drive the car around with the front window all smashed.
Yeah, right?
Just the back window is like $1,000.
Yeah, I don't even think people can custom make that window.
No.
It has to be made by Nissan. You think Nissan still makes parts for older cars? Like, you think they still manufacture shit for this?
No.
No?
You have to get... That's how, like, some parts are off of a 240SX, some parts are off of a 300ZX.
Didn't we get one for... We got a few parts from the... I think we actually got the tie rod from the 240, didn't we?
And it was the wrong one.
It was the wrong one, right?
So we ended up getting the tie rod for the 300 and it worked.
And then we got something else from the 300Z.
All the rear control arms on this car,
300Z.
upper and lower, are all 300Z. The front control arms are 300Z.
Alright, last one. And then, yeah, we should definitely put that spacer on back there as well.
Yeah.
Sits the same. Well, more tire just means that I can spin it a little bit more, right then?
Just leave wider burnout marks. Are they all tight?
Mm-hmm.
You sure?
Pretty sure. I'm gonna go over one.
All right, since the back is up, go over there and crack that one off with the impact gun. Watch your cabissa.
Yeah, I've experienced that once too many times.
Yeah.
Oh, you got the weird ones on here. Can I have the
Yep.
key? So much slower like this.
Yeah, just start them. Once you get it started, you're fine. Okay, take another one now.
My leg's asleep.
There you go, hold it in place. Once you get it started, you're good. The gun will finish the rest of the work for you.
Dude, like my legs like pins and needles right now.
There's one right under the gun too, so. The other one's under the gun? Yeah. Sure you want to put these on? So look, we're done to this. There you go. Now you should have plenty. Watch your head, watch your back.
Watch my butt.
Don't put your butt into the door because this car doesn't have any more dents in it. Now they're banging them all out on the R32. Just be careful. You don't want to screw up the threads, Isaiah, on the spacer. You hear the rim dragging on the threads? That's how you screw up threads.
Thing is, how is that possible?
The rim is, you put the thing on all the way. Stop.
Dad, you can see the wheels going on, can't you? I'm trying to get it off.
Yeah, okay. Let me show you. You have the wheel turned. So you gotta put it on like that. Look what you're doing. Okay, look. See?
Show off. Am I using the chrome ones?
Now look how far the wheel's sticking out.
These
You
are
happy?
before.
No way! No way!
Looks awesome.
It was nowhere near that. It looks like you're gonna take this thing off road. Full wheel driving.
Forward.
All right. So now, once you there you go. Make sure it's on forward. There you go. Try not to hit the rim, okay? Now put them all on tight. Careful not to hit the rim with it. Easy now, don't hit the Z.
Probably should move my knee from under it, right?
Yeah. You want to get up and do it? Okay. So, what Isaiah was talking about is that he wanted to put the spacer on because he thinks that the rear quarter is going to be covered up by the wide body kit that we have for it. We have the wide body
Pretty good
kit.
if you look from above. If you look from up here, it looks pretty good actually.
It's sticking out about 1.5 inches, 2 inches. Watch out. All right. Is that the gas tank one? Yep. Watch your back, watch your back. Those are on the gas tank, down lower. Actually, it's not too bad.
Yeah,
Just as mocking it up like that. It's gotta go forward a little bit. It's gotta go forward. Look at the gas tank door. Always line it up with the door of the gas tank.
that's good.
Right there. So once we mold these in, you could see, there you go, hold it like that. Hold it down there on the rear quarter, down there, like that, yep. Now you could see how far it's sticking out. It's actually not bad. With a wide body kit, it's actually not bad with the 2-inch spacer. All right, cool. Let me take that back off before it falls off. All right, so after putting the spacer back on that right rear quarter, the only one we have to put the spacer back on is this left rear side. So that's what Isaiah's doing right now. Take this one back off again, and we'll. Oh, you got it to start? Good. You have the key, or did you give it back to me?
I give it back to you.
You got it, right? Here. Put this one in there for now. It's loud.
Just a little bit.
You could tighten that one. There you go, not cross. Good. Put the gun away. Glad we worked on the Skyline a little bit.
Just a tad bit.
Good. All right.
Get it on the floor.
Let's get it on the floor. Not that fast.
I only turned it ever so slightly too.
But look at the difference. This tire doesn't stick out as far as the other one, I don't think. Grab the other rear quarter. It's right underneath the door panel. Okay, so we mocked up the rear quarter. This is the wide body kit that we have. We just mocked it up with just some duct tape. Basically lined it up to the body line, like you see here. You have the original body line. And this body kit is not going to be molded on. We're going to be using a quick rivet kit that you'll see in the future once we get ready to put this thing on. But that'll be like once all the body work is done. So this will be just quick riveted on. But for now, we just wanted to mock it up to see where it looks with the 2-inch spacers. So from the top, actually looks like perfect. Isaiah was right. I was thinking about doing an 1.5 inch spacer maybe. It won't be as aggressive, but I think it actually looks good with a 2-inch spacer. And from going down low like this, it lines up with the rear quarter and the rear bumper. It looks good. And because it's such a wide tire, it's going to look good from the back too. So you can see the tire is nice and wide. It's going to look good. This still has the skirt on it from the body kit. And once we put the rest of the body kit on the side, we have the body kit for the rest of this here that you see here that's off. And it wraps around the door. We have all that still. We'll put that all back on once we get all the body work finished up. But we talked earlier about the wheels. This is the first time this car has a matching set of rims since we got the car. When we got the car, it was completely destroyed and only one rim survived the accident. And this is the first time that this car's had a matching set of shoes.
And it's in gold too, it's pimping.
Yeah, it looks real good. We took the center caps from another set of wheels that we took off the Z32 over there. They're not the right center caps for these wheels, but I think any center cap right now matches better than no center cap. So for tonight, we're done. We'll do a quick walk around. You can still see that we're still working on this side here. We've bought frame straighteners and frame pullers, frame pushers. We're going to end up removing the entire dashboard out of the car, the steering column out of the car, and we're going to work this whole corner up to get the side done, get that fender support in here, mount the fender on, mount the new headlights we have. We still got to order the 2 turn signals, the hood. This hood doesn't look bad, but like I'm telling you, the hood is better than when it was when we first got it, but we want a fiberglass hood to match the body kit.
Or even carbon fiber.
So you can see this side with a fender. We showed it earlier. The fender just looks perfect on the car. This fender's lined up already. And like we talked about earlier, the body kit is not on this side at all. The rear quarter or the side skirts aren't on the car. But in the future, you'll see that. If you like the video, give us a like. If you're not subscribed already, please subscribe. And leave any comments below. Thank you for watching.